Hello, true art believers, and welcome to today's live art stream. You are watching. Wait. Let's backpack it. Backpedal it here. Not backpack it. I'm not back. I don't have backpack on my back. Backpack on my backpack. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world. This is Pierson here. You are watching 200 Days of Drawing, and I got a piping hot right out of the oven cactus drawing for you. It's gonna be a thriller, and hopefully it'll come out and it'll look good. It'll be a good drawing. So before I begin this drawing stream, what I would like for everyone to do is to take a moment to hit the subscribe button, please and thank you. Thank you so much for those that have subscribed. I really do appreciate it. And before I begin, I just want to say thank you again, and let's cue the intro. Alrighty. How's everyone doing today? Let me get my comment section going on here. I'm going to turn the time lapse on just now. Got my little camera right here. It's like right here. You can't see it. Yeah, it's actually right below the frame there. I'm going to press time lapse and we're good to go. Yeah, buddy. So let's see. What color do I want to go today? We're going to do like a dark purple for the background. So it's been a day. I'm very thankful that I have been able to maintain this, even though I haven't been able to maintain it as well as I'd like it to be, as well as I'd like to maintain this. There's obviously days that I am doing better than others, and I want to say today is one of them, but I'm not quite sure. Whoa, the pixel range on that. I don't like drawing at small pixels. I like drawing around I think 10 pixels is a good range for me. I like I don't really like drawing with thin lines. So we're going to draw this really quickly. And I hate to say it, but we're going to be doing it simple today again. We're going to do a simple cactus. Maybe make it like huskier than normal, and maybe give the cactus some arms. So it's like an army. It's a person. Oh, I'm a cactus. Like, I don't know why I'm giving it like. Okay, there we go. And get out of there. There's there we go. And here we go. And that's what we have. There's our simple cactus. And I wasn't thinking like a standard mustache. I was thinking kind of like a what if it was like a is it like a Fu Manchu mustache that you have here? And I think if I'm gonna do a Fu Manchu mustache, we're gonna make the cactus a little bit wider again, so you can accommodate. I don't want the Fu Manchu to like take up 80% of the like the cactus mustache, the cactus area. So we're gonna make it a little bit wider here, right? And we're gonna give. All right, something like that. We'll just leave it like that. That's just too much. I don't want to think too hard on this drawing here. Yeah, especially because we're 4 minutes in. This one's not turning out too well. We're gonna figure out whether we can salvage this drawing in the next 30 minutes. So yesterday I used a pink color. Get out of there. When I say get out of there, I'm pressing a button with my stylus, and it just automatically opens up all the brush settings. I'm like, I don't want you. Go away, brush settings. Right. And let's see. We're gonna erase the arm here. I don't like the arms. We're just gonna keep it simple here. and maybe do like another. I like giving these cactus like little bitty bumps or like weird random like things on the just like I've been hitting them with a hammer or a baseball bat, like a cartoon hat. Like whenever you see those cartoons, they get hit in the head, they get like a giant bump on their head. I've been doing that a lot with these cactuses. I thought, like, why not? This kind of seems silly to do that. I was gonna give them arms. I took the arms away. I don't like them. I don't like them. I'm not gonna like the arms. Sorry, you can't change my arms. My mind on the arms at the moment. I just don't like them. All right, let's do this. Ooh, look at that blue. Oh, I totally forgot. We're going to make this larger, enter, and we're going to center it inside the frame here. Really easy. But it's going to be hard. Let's deselect this. I got to erase some of this remaining stuff here because that's going to affect where the center of this is going to be. So there's a line there that I need to remove, because if I didn't remove that line, it would account that as part of the object that I'm centering, and it would affect the overall area that this is centered in. So let's kind of give a little idea where it's at. So we have about 2 inches on this side, about 2 inches on the left side. That's good. I'm doing a little bit of like measuring here, using some guidelines. Let's see. That's about right. Okay, we're good. Deselect it. Use the background. Let's lock the outline out. Background. Here we go. We're back in business. I'm going to make the shape larger than the cactus because I've been doing that lately and I've been liking the outcome. So I'm going to have the shape larger than the cactus, and we're going to erase all the remainder. Really simple stuff here, nothing too fantastic. You know what's funny? I was looking at my bank account. I don't know why I want to talk about this, but never mind. I don't want to talk about my bank account. Let's just say I was broke for a second. I was like, oh my gosh, I had what in my bank account? I had nothing. I had like $0 in my bank account. I was like, oh my gosh, oh my goodness. I was cutting it short. I was cutting it close. Cutting the bank account close. No, we're good. I'm joking. Or am I? I wouldn't be out of the average American. Okay. Deselect here. First off, take a sip of a drink. Just a little bit of lemon water. You know what I'm saying. A little bit of lemon water here. Go into the cactus. Going to go and get in that cactus right here. We're going to go get some opaque here. We're going to take this brother here. We're going to go press B so we can have the. Yeah. All right. There we go. Erase, and we're going to hit that. Hit Shift. Hit this. Hit Shift to make a straight line. Hit this and hit Shift to make another straight line. No, I don't like that. We're going to hit this and then hit this to make another straight line. We're going to hit this to make a straight line. This, straight line, this, and another straight line. Now we're going to erase that. Ah, my contacts. Remove the outline for a second, and we're going to get the hard edge eraser, and we're going to kind of soften up some of these areas. We're going to make a little bit of like a jaggedness in some of these areas. You know, a little bit like a. There we go. Kind of do something like this. Right here. So we're making the pot that I'm doing a little bit like not square. It's kind of purposely jagged. Now we're going to go into sand because that's how I roll. I've gotten this down to a formula. I know I just like step by step, you know, just kind of day by day. Whatever the rest of the song is. No. Someone was calling me. Go away, phone. We don't need you. Who calls? Who's calling me? Leave me alone. I'm having a. Oh wow, what a day! We're making good time here, even though I'm being called. Oh, I keep forgetting to press the shift button. Sorry. There we go. And now shift. There we go. Shift. So I'm using, you press shift and it makes a straight line, essentially. And it allows you to save some time. Now let's see what that looks like. We're gonna do this. And right here. I think that's a little bit better. Is it? Okay, something like that. Now, time for the cactus. With, oh, and I need to do another layer for the mustache, so I'm going to type in mustache. I'm labeling it right now. You don't see me doing that because you're seeing the, what are you seeing? I don't know what you're seeing. You're seeing stuff. You don't know what you're seeing. These aren't the droids you're looking for. These aren't the droids you're looking for. These aren't the droids. These aren't the droids that you are looking for. The droids you are looking for are in the Dagobah system. You must go to the Dagobah system. You must go to the Dagobah system. I'll leave it like that. That's good. And we'll do the mustache, which is going to be a nice dark green. A beautiful, luscious dark green. Actually, no, it's just going to be black. That will put a beautiful, lush, darker green on top. It's a black mustache because they're just easier to work with. And there we go. It's got a mustache. Hey, it's not that good, actually. It's kind of bad. And I drew the mustache on the cactus layer. Why do I do that every time? Okay, sorry about that. I drew the mustache on the cactus layer, and I didn't mean to do that. Oh my gosh, it's so late. I got this. I didn't time my day correctly. I woke up late, and then I just been kind of casually getting everything done. Like I did certain things, you know, I cleaned up. I ended up working out and all that kind of fun stuff. And then I didn't get to this. I'm about 2 hours late, 3 hours late with this live stream. Technically, I'm supposed to do it around noon from noon my time, but I never get to it around noon. I'm always too. It just never happens to be that way, you know. It just never gets to that. I never get it to that point, and I try my best, but it never seems that I can never seem to get the get to let's see here. No, I can never seem to do it at the time that I want to do it. And yeah, so I never seem to get to this at the time I want to, and it's frustrated sometimes. Because I'm really trying my best to kind of remain kind of consistent with my times, but you know, like it's like the hardest thing ever. I can't explain it. Like, what do you mean it's so hard? Just do it. It's not as easy as you think it is, buddy, pal. But yeah, I struggle at it. I've been really struggling to main get my get these not done at a certain time, but definitely like what do you call it? I don't know. Anyways, I don't like that combination, but we're gonna lock it anyways. I've been struggling to get these done around noon, but we're making pretty good time. We're at 16 minutes. You know, I'm not gonna say that I'm not making good time because I really am. You know, and watch me kind of fudge that up real soon. You know, I'm gonna fudge it up on not purposely, just like accidentally. I might be doing like I might do something. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Something's going to happen that's going to cause me to slow down, or I'm going to have like some sort of mental thing, like some sort of subconscious thing that I'm doing subconsciously that's going to slow me down. I might overthink what I'm doing, and it's gonna slow me down. Doing something. I don't know what's going to happen. Something's going to happen, and it's going to slow me down. Okay. Now we're going to play around with the texture on this. The opposite of blue is like a yellow. So I'm going to be putting some yellow in here. Maybe do like a dark yellow. And that's what I'm doing. Like, and then the opposite of teal is like a red or an orangish. So we're going to do something like that. And we're going to get some orange in there. Put some orange. Kind of put some of that there. I'm gonna put some more yellow here, but I'm gonna put like a little. I like doing this. This is always really fun to me. Is to kind of put like a little like outliner on some of these areas, just to kind of just to play around with that kind of. Just it's just I don't know why I'm doing. I don't have an explanation. I just find it very soothing to have like that little weird glow on some of these areas. It just feels very appealing to me. And nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it to be able to fiddle around with these things and kind of make for an interesting little outcome, Like I'm adding a little bit more red here. And then maybe like I'm add like a deep red right here, like a deeper, like not even deep red, just like a contrasting red, and then we'll like do a really dark red right here, maybe more dark right here. Kind of like, I don't know, just do a little bit like that. No, I don't like that. And it's okay not to like the actions that you do. So like sometimes people think like, oh, okay, now let's move it. And let's take this tone here and kind of go a little bit darker and do like a kind of like a little line. And we'll rotate it, something like that. Escape. Now we're going to do sand. The sand's pretty easy to do. I can usually knock the sand out really well. And I usually can knock the sand out really quickly, you know, usually. I don't know my brush. There we go. Get the brush in there. Oh, did I lock it? Okay, there we go. Now the opposite of yellow is like blue. So we're going to put like a little bit of blue here. There we go. No, a little bit blue like right here. And maybe like some like blue little highlights here. You know, something like a vibrant blue on some of these. And then I'm going to go on top with some more yellow. Kind of sprinkle that on there. Maybe put like something like there. And then like we're going to even go so far as make like a dark blue cast shadow or a not even dark blue, but let's just put some like blue, just like vivid blue. Kind of there we go, something like this might be fun. There we go, something like that. Just a little bit of color variety there. Now we're on the cactus. Oh gosh, this is taking way too long. I'm not lying. This is taking way too long. Okay, now we're gonna do a little bit of this. Take this tone. I'm gonna do a little bit of a core shadow right here. Do something like right here. Maybe do something like right here. Do a little bit of something right here. Get this light. Get this lighter. There we go. Now let's go on the mustache. We're just going to hop on the mustache layer using the texture brush. I'm going to kind of go in real quick and work on the mustache just a little bit so that we can kind of bring everything up at the same time. As a matter of fact, I'm flattening some layers right now. Okay, the mustache is nope. I'm gonna take this tone here. Take this tone. I'm gonna make it like a dark. Yeah. Actually, we're gonna make it like it. We're just gonna stick with a. We're gonna kind of scuffle it up. Using a hard edge eraser that's kind of like create like a semi-transparent look, and then we're gonna go back to brush. Gonna hit that. Same here. I'm gonna move up in color a little bit. Maybe go like a little larger. Just maybe add like a dark green here. Erase some of that. And here we go back to the brush, and we're just going to play around some more. Just kind of like playing around right now because I don't like the shape of it, and I'm just trying to tweak the shape a little bit to kind of fit my what I like. And also really trying to get the tones good so it doesn't feel like just off. And that's gonna be I've always struggled with this. I'm kind of struggling with this like idea of doing this kind of like mustache. All right. So now we're gonna what did I just do? Okay. There we go. Now we're going to connect this layer. Going to zoom out. We're going to zoom out. And the mustache isn't done. So we're going to, what I want to do is I want to make the area that I'm working in brighter. So we're going to make this area brighter around where the mustache is at. So it's not in this really dark area. So I think that's going to help with playing around with the mustache a little bit. So once I get this area get the mustache in a position, or get the cactus in a position that I like, shading wise, then I'll go and work on the mustache a little bit more. Because I'm struggling a little bit actually. I'm not it's not going as organically as I thought it would. I thought it would be a little bit more organic. A little bit easier. So I'm a very slow at doing things. So it takes me a little bit of a while to kind of establish a like visual feel for the drawing. It's a good and bad thing sometimes. Sometimes it's good that I'm able to, because I'm slow, I'm able to kind of uh, it allows for more like layering to happen in the drawing. But also the problem with that is you're you're not fast, and sometimes speed is helpful in drawing. It's a good thing to have like the ability to draw really quick. especially if you're in that field. Me personally, I'm not in that field of needing to draw quick, so I don't need to worry about that so much. But if I was, I'd be in deep trouble because I would definitely need to up my drawing speed game if I were to continue this pathway, right? I would definitely need to make some tweaks in my drawing approach. Right now, I don't have to because this is all on me, and because it's on me, I have kind of like free reign on how long I spend on a piece. Now, there are some caveats. Like I'm trying to I try to get these drawings done as quickly as I can, and I try not to overthink them. But sometimes having like this extra time or not having like a time deadline. Like I have a time deadline. I have to be done by a certain time or else I'll be late for work. But I don't have a deadline. I don't have to be done with these. I don't have to be done. I could technically work on this for another hour straight, but I'm not going to. I'm going to try to knock it out within the next 10 minutes or so. But it might end up being a little bit longer than that. Not because it's not that I want it to spend that much more time on it. It's just I feel that it's necessary for some of these. I think that it needs a little bit more. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I think it's turning out pretty good. I think there's some things that are working out well. And then I think there's some things that it could be a little bit better. I think I could be doing a little bit better in some areas. But I'm not like hurting to get it done in a certain time. Tell you what's hurting, my bank account. That's hurting. It's worth a laugh. You got to laugh about it sometimes, because you don't want to. If you don't laugh about it, then then you let it dictate your life, right? And you got to laugh about it just a little bit, and otherwise you're gonna let it dictate your day. You know, you don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want to be on that kind of stress where things does that kind of bother you. It really doesn't bother me. It's just fun to be like a little bit like joke about it sometimes. It's fun to try and joke about it. Nothing wrong with that. Although a lot of people really get frown upon. A lot of people actually. There's this thing that people don't want to talk about money. No one wants to talk about money. Everyone's afraid of talking about money. Like it's like this the older generation does not really like talking about money, and I think that's probably a bad thing because it's also a reason why like the next generation doesn't know a lot of not a lot of people not like the next generation doesn't know a lot about money because the older generation doesn't want to talk about it because like it's evil, I guess. Anyways, I think this cactus is shaping up. I'm going to work on the mustache now. I think I'm done with the colors on the cactus. I might, after I work on the mustache a little bit, I'm going to add some like bluish dark tones to the cast shadows, the core shadows right here, and on the right side of my cactus. And then I'll call it a day, So that's what I'm going to be doing, is I'm going to be doing that. I'm kind of playing around with those. So I'm just using a smaller brush, and I'm going to kind of use that to make like these like highlight hairs, I guess, or brighter hairs. And I need to probably include some darker hairs as well. Maybe Just a little bit, you know. And maybe do something like really, really bright, like get in here. So I'm trying not to be like beholden to details. So I'm just gonna do a few things, a little like a few bright strands of hair on the left side here, and then maybe do a little bit of scumbling on the right side, and then maybe on the areas that we have like these. There we go, like a. Oh, there you go, something like that. Just like a. It's okay. I'm not too pleased with it, but I'm trying to make it like blend well with that. What if I were to do this? Is something I might want to try. Let's do some like. Let's give the mustache some like some green hairs. Oh, those are way too bright. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. You know, I don't know if I like that actually. All right, so now on this area, we're gonna do like a dark cast shadow. Where the mustache is at. It's a little dark cast shadow. Maybe something like right here. A little bit right here, and this a little bit like a cast shadow right here. And then on another layer, since we're doing like, let's just find a core shadow, and we're gonna use blue. I'm gonna do some blue in the core shadows or the shadows here. Just a little bit, not a lot. So add a little bit of blue. Yeah. And add a little bit of blue here. Although I don't like how blue it is. I'm gonna like desaturate the blue, make it a little bit dark, like a muted blue. And then on right here, a little bit of a. We're gonna put blue there, but not a lot. Same here, a little bit of blue. Just kind of mix that in there a little bit. And then right here, add some blue, a little bit blue right here, a little blue right here, and blue right here. Maybe some blue on top of that, blue right here. And a little bit of blue here. And what if we go right here and do like a blue as well? Maybe put like do some blue here and like a little bit of blue. I'm going to take this color and go and put it blue and there. Yep, something like that. Yeah, a little bit like that. Now let's do the thorns. I don't like them. I'm not too fan on the must. I'm not a big fan of the mustache. I don't like it. It looks like it's like too grainy. The thing about doing what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to figure out how I want to draw these mustaches on my characters, and that's what I'm struggling to do at the moment. And it's going to take me a while to kind of really figure that out. And some are going to be better than others, you know. It's just how it's gonna be. Some of them are gonna be better than others, and nothing wrong with that. Just adding some thorns here. I'm gonna like do them in like pairs, not close pairs. Like I usually do it like that, but I'm gonna do them like in like doubles. So every time I do one, I'm gonna do another one like kind of nearby. And there's not gonna be as many thorns in this one. It's not many thorns. And I might actually go back and work on that mustache a little bit. I really don't like that green. Or I might just have to like stop and come. I don't know. I might just have to stop it. Stop working on this. And that's one of those things. One of those things that as artists we need to kind of address. Like, I mean, this is all kind of pixely and jark. Look at that. Look at that texture, though. Whoa, that's good texture. But I don't like it. Draw it upside down. Look it upside down. It changes perspective a little bit. Let's go back to that layer for a second and what if we were to put a little bit more blue on the right side here? That kind of works. I don't know. Get this tone, do a blue, see what happens right here. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's go back to this tone, zoom in, get this like, maybe make it a little bit brighter. I think what it boils down to is just being, I need to start out more simple and go from there because I'm like trying to be too micro with it. And like maybe treat it more like a simple cartoon mustache. You know? And not worry about whether or not it's a good looking mustache, you know? I think that's way too dark though. And we'll do like a 45 minutes. I'm taking way too long, fellas. I don't even think I made it any better just playing around with it like that, to be honest with you. I just like been drawing on it and it's not even getting better. I'm getting too micro. I need to see it from afar. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and I won't know until I just sit down and maybe what I need to do is do a more in-depth like drawing of the hairs, so I know how I want the flow, where I want the mustache to kind of flow, instead of kind of like just doing a generalized like outside shape. That might help me figure out where I want to go with this, with the mustache. And I kind of like, I have the innate urge, because I'm doing a mustache on a cactus. I have this innate urge to like add a contour line around it. I just want to do that. I don't know why. And I think I'm done. I'm done. Sorry. We're done. We're done. It's way too long. I've spent way too long on it. But in the end, I think there's something in qualities. This thing reminds me of like ketchup and mustard for some reason. I'm going to do hard edge. We're going to get the blue here. Zoom in. Zoom in. I'm going to go to 9, and it's P21. What day? What day is 140? 140 out of 200. Zoom out here. And there we go. And that's it. I will have to start playing around with drawing mustaches a little bit more. But the thing is that the texture brush, I'm trying to use this texture brush only for the whole piece, and I'm finding that like using that texture brush is kind of hard for the mustache. So, but I have some ideas. I got some ideas that I'm going to pursue next time, that I'm going to that I think will help me out. I think I'm going to have to spend a little bit more time on the contour line aspect of the mustache to really understand how I want to kind of model the form a little bit more. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the drawing process. Before you leave, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Anyways, I must be going. I hope you have a wonderful day. This is Pierson. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world. Pierson out. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.